I start with opening up the energy field. Bring in light. Then I expand the energy field. Expanding the energy field helps to hold more light in the system, and also more awareness comes with that as well. So awareness, what the transmission is doing in your system, and when energies are coming up for healing and clearing, what they are. So what we talked about before. So this is all due to being more aware, because it's all happening all the time anyways, when we do this kind of work or when we connect to this transmission, but we're just not seeing it yet, or not everything. And with more awareness, we can just see more and more. And then we can also understand more how the system works, how our system, like how we can work with our system and so forth. So this is very, very handy. Then I fill up the expanded space with light. Then I clear surface energies. Surface energies are all sorts of energies that are floating around the top of your system. And by clearing them, it just helps that more light can enter, that your system calms down more, that you can relax more. And that basically what was moving you before, so emotions, are being removed right now from the surface level. And I do the same for the mind. So energies on the mind level, so that more light can enter, and there's just a massive amount of light here. Okay. So right now I see the light is entering our system through the crown chakra and third eye chakra, but also at the same time, we are radiating this light in the area around us. So specifically through the third eye chakra, the energy comes into the third eye chakra, and from there it's radiated in the area around us. So we are receiving it at the same time, the area around us. So it's like the light is coming in. Yeah, and we radiate it in the area around us. So it's not just your room, it's further. So because we're sitting here and meditating together, and the light that's coming in, we have been always, but this is what's coming in now as information, is we are being used as channels so that this light can enter this reality. Then I open up your energy field more. And bring in the light deeper into your system, so into deeper layers. So there is a lot of light present. It's specifically targeting the third eye chakra and crown chakra, those two. It's like it's coming into these chakras, and then, like a diamond, when there is light shining onto a diamond, it just radiates in all directions. And this is happening right now with your crown chakra and third eye chakra. The light is coming in and it's radiating in all directions. And what I'm getting from your systems, basically they're receiving this light, they see what's happening, and then the system says, I agree, I agree, I agree, I agree to receive this and radiate it. That's very interesting. And right away the light so there's more light coming into your system as well. So throat chakra down to heart chakra. Slowly moving down, and these chakras are being opened up more. And our system gets filled up with more and more light. So the body, the energy body, the area around us is getting filled up with so much light, and still we are radiating this light into our surrounding. It's all happening right now. And at the same time, the body relaxes more, and we drop with our consciousness into a deeper, deeper meditation. So we are dropping deeper. This is what's happening for us. We're dropping more within us. So we're moving inward, and we're dropping deeper in our system. It's like we are melting into our own system more. So in the area within us. At the same time, we are radiating this light. And because we are melting, or we move inward more and more, at the same time, it's very grounding. So we are very much grounded. Um, and there is so much light coming in and pulling us up, so that there is more radiation, like of this light happening around us, but like very centered. We are very centered, very grounded at the same time. So that's beautiful. So, and it's very beautiful. So usually just we are receiving this light, but now the area around us. So I'm looking, it's I mean, I don't really see a specific distance, but it's like like it has a very, very wide radius around our energy field. Where this light is being radiated to. Okay, so I see the room, I see the house or the apartment, um, the area around the apartment, the street, and then basically the town or the city. Yeah, it's massive what's coming in. And the very amazing thing is we are so grounded and we are so centered. So it's very amazing to experience, on the one hand, being pulled into our system, but at the same time, experiencing this massive expansion of the light. And if you want, you can feel into it, you can feel it. You can feel that you are radiating the light around you, in the area around you, and even like very far around you. So we can experience both at the same time. And there is more relaxation happening on the body level, more relaxation, more surrender, more relaxation. And then it feels even nicer. The more you relax, the nicer this massive amount of light feels, and also the more light is being um, radiated. Try it. You will see the difference. And now the light, while it's radiating in the area around us, it's also entering deeper layers of your system. So it's dropping down into the lower chakras as well, lighting up the lower chakras, solar plexus, sacral chakra, and root chakra. And there is so much of this light which is is golden. So it looks really golden, sparkly golden. Just very, very beautiful light. And it's uplifting us, it's uplifting our system, it's uplifting your human aspect. It wants your human aspect to be, yeah, more uplifted, more joyous. This is what the light wants. And it brings in the joy. So it brings forward the joy at the same time. So it comes in with the energy of joy and brings it forward from the true nature so that we can experience more joy. The joy of simply sitting here, receiving this absolutely beautiful light and radiating it. And we are receiving so much joy. Like every cell of the body is experiencing this joy. And what you can do is just relax into it more and more. Relax into the joy. Allow the joy to enter. I mean, it's in every cell of your body, anyways, but to enter all areas in your system. So it's raising your vibration as well so much. This light is raising your vibration so much, pulls you up to the joy. And the energy of joy allows the heart to open up more. So the heart is opening up. There's expansion happening in the heart chakra. And when you can experience the joy through the heart chakra as well, it gets more intense. And at the same time, while you experience this joy, there's still this light being radiated, and also the information of joy specifically in that light. And this is very important. when you experience joy or connect to joy in your everyday life, this is what you're doing as well. You are radiating this, the energy of joy around you. So it's an amazing possibility to transmit joy, the energy of joy, by experiencing joy yourself. So by connecting things that bring you true joy, like joy from the heart, like something you really like to do, not from the mind level, but really from the heart. Because we are energy, our system is energy, everything is energy, and when we communicate, it's also an exchange of energy, for example. And when we experience a certain energy, we are radiating this energy into the collective. This is just what's happening. And when we are connected to joy through our heart, because we are doing something in the 3D reality, um, then it's not just for our own system, but it's also for, and yeah, we radiate this joy. So it's basically your duty to be joyful. There's the energy of allowance coming in. Some systems need allowance, allowing yourself to be joyful, because there are a lot of programs or resistance in the system to allow yourself to experience joy, for various different reasons. And there is the energy of allowance coming in specifically into your system, so that these energies can get dissolved, cleared, that in the way resistance is getting cleared. Then feeling bad because you might feel joyful, then others are not feeling joyful. So this bad conscious, I guess is the right word. This energy is also being removed. More resistance is being removed. The energy of I can't is being removed out of the heart chakra. You can't experience joy, like it's not a possibility for you. It's just a program in your system that thinks you can't. I mean, it's the little things, it's like baking a cake, it's drawing a painting, it's having a coffee, having a good conversation, watching a funny movie or something like that. It's like all these things, they add up. And this is what this is all about, like this, bringing this in every possible moment of your life. I mean, when it's possible. And then the more it can come in, and over time it will be just there, and then you can also start experiencing it in areas where it wasn't there before, or it would have been harder to experience joy in these areas. And then suddenly it's this underlying energy, then this joy of existence. So this is what will come forward more and more with that as well. So the joy of the true nature, the joy of existence. And this is in general a vibration we want to experience, and we also like want to have more of this in the basically in the collective. Just this joy of being here on earth, having this human experience. This is what we can have, like we can live from this vibration, from this understanding, like the system we can live from there. That's a possibility. This is what we want, and this is what we're working towards. So energies are being removed that are holding you back, that are keeping you small, that are keeping you unimportant. Energies that are not allowing you to experience more joy. They are being removed. Okay, so the energy is showing me that something is going to be shown to you in the next few minutes, probably. That's important. So everybody will get individually what's important for them. So the energy says, look, look, look. So something is going to be shown to you. Just stay open, receptive. Something very important. Okay, what I'm shown is that the ego is really struggling because it's so overwhelmed with everything that we experience in our lives and with all the demands and with at the same time with the awakening process. So the 3D reality demands and the awakening process, there's so much going on, and the ego takes this also personal, and we identified with that. So it's like it's standing there. I just see it being totally overwhelmed. And this is why certain reactions are happening. This is why we sometimes react in a way where we feel like, oh, this is unusual, or I overreacted, or um, yeah, in that kind of way. And basically, I'm shown what we are. I mean, our true nature, it's infinite. Um, and the ego is like, compared to that, this absolutely tiny little thing. And this tiny little part of our system thinks it's carrying this all, what the true nature is, pure existence. So I just see this absolute massive difference, which there is, of course, between the ego and the true nature. Yeah, and now there's an energy coming in that gives the ego relief. It takes away the ego's responsibility that it thought it had up until now. So it's just taking away this misunderstanding the ego has. And it's interesting because, for example, now I'm shown it's happening for, yes, for you who is here in this meditation, but it's happening for everybody. So this is like a collective, this specific energy is now working on the collective in general, on people's egos in general. So people's egos are experiencing relief. And some people who understand what's going on, they welcome this with open arms, and they're like, oh my God, that's so amazing. And then there are people who are like, they want to stay in that ego identification very strongly. So I just see their struggle, like they're struggling really heavily, but this is just happening. But the light is assisting, and there is so much light coming in for everybody. So when you are, let's say, experience yourself acting out, whatever that means in for your system, or somebody else around you, know it's because of this energy that's coming in for everybody. And I'm also getting the information like it's not wrong, that we are identified with the ego and this is the center point of our life experience. It's not wrong. It's just how it evolved. But now there is like a turning away from that happening in general for everybody, for the collective, for everybody, for every human on this planet, a a moving away from that. And then it depends on who wants to follow this and who not, but the possibility is there for everybody. And it brings a lot of relief. So there is a relief now experienced in the heart chakra, because I also see when there is people deciding not to live through the ego anymore, there is relief for everybody, of yeah, in general, because the ego energy is very, very dense. And when there is relief happening, it just means there is more space. And this in general creates more space, not in just the individual life experience, but for everybody. So there is more space in the collective energy then. It's basically a closed system versus an open system. So in that kind of way. And what I think is very fascinating is that the possibilities are all there, and but this is this free will now. So people can choose to go with that flow now, because this is the flow of life now. This is the flow of the energies that are coming in, and they're very strong and they have an agenda. Or they can stay where they were before, in the resistance and in the closed down, having the closed down system. So there is the choice, and this is the free will. And there's still a lot of people resisting changes, but that's fine. There is even more light coming in, even more light. And at the same time, you're radiating this light. There's just so much light. Beautiful. And I'm getting you agreed to radiate this light. So you agreed to do this. Okay, let's sit with this very, very amazing, beautiful light for the next 10 minutes and enjoy it. Okay, we are finished. Thank you so much. That was so cool. Such amazing